Hello everybody, and welcome to the boss battle of the Wind Temple in Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Unhelpfully, I have not gone through this boss battle before. I did not do a practice round with the boss. So this is going to be me fighting the boss for the first time. The boss's name is Molgera. Molgera. I don't know how to pronounce the boss's name, and the game really doesn't show you the boss's name here, so call the boss whatever you want. I'm going to call the boss Giant Evil Sandworm Thingy, because that's basically what this boss is. A giant evil sandworm thingy. Sort of looks like the boss from Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, actually. You know, those twin bosses that you had to fight with the Giant's Mask. Really, they do look an awful lot alike. So the boss is going to pop out of the ground because it's an evil sandworm, at which point you want to hookshot to its tongue and fight. Now I presume you just have to go away from the enemy. And now it's going to come up here. You can tell that because the area is all black and evil. And you'll notice we also have like mini sandworms that are just jumping around and causing you problems. Try not to let them get in your way. It's probably best to focus on the boss and not the little mini-bosses. And did the boss just fly out of the sky? I think it just flew out of the sky. Looks like those little mini-bosses are persistent and they just keep attacking me. I imagine you have to use the hookshot to fight them. Ooh, but there's the main boss again. So once again, I'm ignoring those little mini things in order to focus on the main boss. Alright. That was me hookshotting one of those mini bosses. I have to say, this boss battle has gone pretty well so far. I don't think I've actually killed any of those little mini bosses, but I haven't received a single piece of damage yet. Well, I've managed to go 3 rounds with the main boss. Oh, there we go. I was expecting something like that. Apparently, if you get too close to the main boss, it will close its jaws and attack you. Which is kind of a pain, because you have to get close in order to hookshot the tongue. Uh-oh, Link. Oh, good job. Alright! Enemy defeated! Looks like the best strategy is to ignore the little mini enemies and fight this boss. And I have to say that death animation looks very familiar.
And just to prove that this is just like the Volvagia fight in the previous game, let me show you Volvagia's death sequence. I must say, the dragon makes that cool sound effect. Screeching sound effect. It's a cool sound effect. I like it.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that before in Zelda games. For defeating the boss, our hero Link gets a new heart container. he can also strengthen the Master Sword with his buddy Makar. Oh, where did Makar come from? Last I saw him, he was kidnapped by the enemies. That should be it. The beautiful, beautiful song has restored full power to the Master Sword. It is once again the greatest sword in all of the land. Alright, so Makar is gonna remain down here, and we're never gonna see him again. You'd think he would at least want to tell the Deku Tree or somebody where he's gone, but apparently that's not a concern. Huh. And what's this? We have the Fishman talking to the King of Red Lions. Tear, what's the long face? Monsters are gone! Monsters are gone from the Forsaken Fortress! So the monsters left the Forsaken Fortress, eh? Well, this means one of two things. One, the enemies were defeated forever. Or two, they've gone somewhere else. What are those evil, evil monsters up to? And hey, what's up with Fishman? Fishman's just chilling with the King of Red Lions? Is that what the King of Red Lions does? Every time I'm on an island, he just hangs outside and chills with Fishman? I guess that would make sense. Some people have told me that Fishman is basically this game's version of the Stalker Owl from the N64 games. I have to say, that makes sense. Fishman is definitely like the Stalker Owl. He's a crazy animal who can talk and who always tries to give Link advice.